Hey guys, back again. A few things I want to get out of the way right quick is I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and amazing Boxing Day. Mine was pretty damn good, I will admit. Did the one thing I said I wouldn't do again though, and I had a little bit of drink. Probably would have recommended not doing that if I could go back, guys, but you know what it is. So yes. Other than that though, guys, I had a nice time. Christmas was great. Boxing Day was great. Watched some good films just over the Christmas time, guys. Yeah, some of the films I watched was Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Really enjoyed it. Really good film. Watched Hobbs and Shaw again. Really enjoyed it. Really good film. Kind of divided a little bit away from the original. You know, Fast Furious made it more a bit more comedy element sometimes in there. Quite liked it. It was action packed, really good. And we watched Angry Birds 2, guys. So you know, a bit of a mix up. You know, a bit of a all different rounders. Oh, I did try and watch John Wick 3. But I don't know, guys, I wasn't into it. If that's a film you guys were into, then good for you. But for myself, unfortunately, guys, didn't like it. Another thing I want to say, guys, is massive thanks to all the people that is watching my videos. It means a lot to me. And I really do appreciate the guys that do take the time out of the day to come and watch my stuff. So, yeah, big shout out to all you people that's doing that. But anyway, guys, this is Need for Speed Rivals. I think I say Heat, bloody hell. Now, the thing about this game is, guys, when this came out, it was at that transitional stage where PlayStation 3 was coming to its end and PS4 had just come out. So I kind of missed this game. I bought it on the PS4, completely blanked on PS3, and I didn't really get into it, guys. The reason that was because I was so busy playing like Grand Theft Auto 5 still on PlayStation 3 with my friends, and also trying to do other games like Knack and that. So at the time this came out, I didn't really get around to it. But we're going to do a little bit of it today, guys, see what you think. I'm going to just have a little bit of a drive around first. Ooh, that car, that sounds quite nice, guys. Yeah, not bad. See, obviously this game obviously came out after Most Wanted. I don't mean the
To start a race,
oh my god.
the start location and press the button. You can start an event at any
She says like a free roam, guys. I can free roam, she keeps butting in.
Just make sure to drive slow enough to not blast by it.
Yes,
You
yes,
can also
yes,
start head-to-head
yes,
races at any
yes.
time by getting close to another driver. And
Oh,
pressing the same
guys, I don't know
button.
about you guys. What do you think when they do this stuff? I don't want to do a race. What's the point of saying I can do a free thing, right? I've got to do the race anyway, guys. It's like she said you can go free right now, but really you can't. You've got to do this race whether you like it or not. Well, okay then. So now, guys, we've got to concentrate like to race. So, but what I was going to say to you guys is, you know, they always had good sounds in their Need for Speed games. I'll give it that. They always have. Ever since like Need for Speed Underground 1, from mixed reviews, I quite like Need for Speed Carbon, guys. I did. But there's a funny story between Carbon. I didn't like it when it first came out, and I think what I didn't like about it was the car handling at the time. Now, at the time, I had an Xbox 360 when that game came out, and I ended up buying it on launch, and funny enough, my first ever copy didn't work. Wouldn't install, wouldn't play, wouldn't get up against that damaged disc, even though it was brand new. So I ended up taking it back, guys, to a shop called Blockbusters, and I got another copy, and it just, I don't know, I didn't like it. But then when it came out onto the PlayStation 3, and I rebought it on there, I ended up getting into it kind of thing, but I don't know. What did you guys think of Need for Speed Carbon? To me, I said it was okay. It was alright. It wasn't gonna write books about it, was anyone? But
increases your multiplier at the top of the screen.
now they're gonna show me that there's a cop car right there. Yeah.
The higher your heat level, the harder the cops will try and chase you down. The cops have found you. Time to get out of here.
The cops have found me. I'm doing 0 miles an hour. I'll try and remember what I was gonna say, guys. But this is the sort of shit that puts me off.
To outrun the cops, drive fast, and use the mini-map at the bottom left of your screen to avoid them.
Did she say to outmaneuver the cops, drive fast? Well, no, I wasn't going to get out and walk now, was I? Man, whoever did the voiceover for that was a bit obvious there, wasn't it? To lose the cops, drive fast. No, we'll go about 1 mile an hour and let him stab her ass. We might just lose him when he runs out of fuel. God. They ask for sarcasm, guys. They ask for, I mean, some of the things. To lose the cops, drive fast. You know, they're going to pull over.
The escape bar at the bottom of the screen shows your progress. If the cop catches up to you during this time, the pursuit will resume.
Once again, there she goes, stating the obvious.
When you're free driving, you can race anyone in Redview County. Pull up behind them or
Oh, don't make me race again, man. I want to just...
Then press the button to start the race.
I thought this could be a chill gameplay. Right, that's better, guys. We're back to normal. But what I was trying to say, guys, is... Yeah, when this game did actually drop, though, that was at a point where I was still playing PlayStation 3 more. Because obviously all my friends had the PS3 still. And nobody yet had bought a PS4. And I wasn't too familiar. I didn't even have the online, guys, because I was obviously still... And I don't understand why they didn't keep that, really, guys. I mean, it's not like... They said the reason we had to pay for it was because we was going to get better games every month and that the service was going to be better quality. I don't know about that, guys. I mean, they say it's the internet. They blame it on your internet connection if you're getting lag. And that's not true, guys, because, I mean, I've got the highest broadband you can get. And I still get lag, guys. I still get lag, as do you guys. You know you do. It doesn't matter what internet you got. It's just their way, again, of making it sound like that. But basically, guys, I'm just going to chill on the game, talk a little bit about it. Things and that was good about it to me, and what I also didn't like about it. But also, like I said, at the time this game came out. So, yeah, this came out after Need for Speed Most Wanted. And I wasn't sure if I was going to buy that, guys, because... The game before Most Wanted was obviously Need for Speed The Run. Now, I had a good time on The Run, but the one I didn't like too much was Underground, or Undercover. Yeah, Undercover, that's the one. I wasn't a fan of that one, guys. Not for the cars and I just didn't like what they did with the story in that one. But they reckon that was going to be the Most Wanted clone, second one and whatnot, but it wasn't, was it? And then when they brought out Most Wanted on the PlayStation 3, I ended up getting that. And I was a fan of how you got the cars in that. If you know what I mean. You drove around the map, found them. When you found it, you unlocked it. I quite like that. It might not have been a challenge to a lot of people, but I still think that it was a lot of fun, guys. Because you still, you know, you still had to work for it, you know what I mean. You still had to go looking for it. Can I not go that way yet? No. Why? No idea. But as you guys can see, the graphics of this game weren't, you know, they weren't bad. They weren't brilliant either. I mean, like, you could see that obviously this was a PlayStation 3 / remade for 4. But again, guys, I can't do a side-on-side comparison because I never played it on the PlayStation 3. And obviously the windows shine and that lot, maybe that's the difference, I don't know. You'd be surprised what you could do with a little bit of extra textures. Now, what's your opinion, guys, on the PlayStation 5 coming? I got a feeling they're going to go with photorealistic graphics. Now, some people are saying this is going to be the last console for PlayStation. I don't believe that, guys, to be fair. Unless, of course, they're never going to give up with the PlayStation 5, if that's what they mean. Because Sony doesn't get enough revenue from their TVs, their hi-fis, and their phones alone. They get more revenue off their Sony PlayStation than any other thing out there. I mean, you look at the TVs today, guys, it's mainly Samsung nowadays in the head of the game with the TVs. And I think, you know, guys, people are going to probably say I'm wrong on this, but I even think that they're even getting ahead of the game on the phoning industry. I mean, you'll get a lot of people going about the bloody Apple iPhone and that lot, right? And I'll tell you why I don't like Apple iPhones. The reason I don't like them, guys, is because everything is to do with iTunes. And it's not simplistic, it's not easy. You know, you go and get yourself a Samsung, you plug it into your PC, I want to put some music on it. Sync it up, done. You want to do that with your iPhone? No. Whether or not they've made it easier on the iPhone 11 and whatnot, I don't know, guys. I wouldn't know. I've never been interested. I'm not particularly shitting on them either, guys. If you've got an iPhone, you love your iPhone, then that's fantastic, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that I like things simple and simplistic. That's why I go with always touch Samsung. Another reason why I touch Samsung, guys, is I have a temper problem. And many of my phones have died a hideous death. And I must say, it's only been a Samsung that's lasted me as long as it has. I currently have the Samsung S9, and long-term jeopardy with it, guys. It's coming up 2 years. I've had it 2 years in... Let me just pull over a minute, guys, so I can talk, guys. I've had it 2 years in April, and it's never gone wrong, guys. The only problem I'm actually just finding out, and this has happened in the last, like, 3 months, I've got some, like, small cracks in the screen, and that's not from me hitting it, guys. That's not from me abusing or nothing. That's just from it being in my pocket. Now, I've had no keys or nothing in my pocket with my phone, so I don't know how these are, like, you know, appearing. Whether it's because I wear jeans and I've got them, it's in the pocket, and like when I sit down and that, like, the phone, you know, it gets pressed to my leg or whatever. I don't know, but that's the only problem I've ever had with it, guys. It's not a slow phone. Mine is the 64 gigabyte, and roughly it will hold about 6,000 photos and about an hour and a half of video, all on that one thing. And then I will admit, guys, then it starts to say it's full. But if you're not stupid like me, you're not going to hold an hour and a half video or 2 hour video and 6,000 photos on your phone at all times. So I think you'll find, guys, it's more than capable of doing your everyday stuff. The megapixel of the camera is really good actually as well, guys. I take a lot of photos. I was thinking about one day maybe getting an Instagram, guys, just for my photos. I don't know. I really don't know. I like taking photos. I always have. I don't know. It's just something about it. I think it's a memory that you can capture, and it's always been fascinating to me that way, you know. But I'm not like everyone else. I like taking pictures of certain skies, certain looks of things I like to take a picture of. But my favourite thing obviously will obviously be cars. I love taking pictures of cars and motorbikes. If I could ever go around doing that for a hobby, I'd love to do that, guys. I love cars. I've always loved cars. I mean, I don't understand why people, you know, when they get to a certain age, you know, these elderly lot that moan about these young kids that's getting their cars done up. They don't understand that it's a dream. When you've passed your car test, that's the #1 dream. If you're a petrol head, is to get a nice car and tune it your own way, make it yours. You can have a million Mondeos out there, and you can have 40 boy racers, and all of them are going to make it different. Now, I understand there's a terminology out there of racer, but at the end of the day, yeah, if you're happy with your car and how it looks, who cares what people call it? I mean, I've owned some cars in my days, guys. First ever car I ever had was a 2000 Reg Laguna, and it was the 2 litre V6. And it was alright, guys, pretty nippy for my first car. It was real nippy, you know what I'm saying? I've also had a Honda. I had a Honda Accord. Again, like that car, really nice car. I've had a Rover 214, don't recommend them. Mine died with only 50,000 miles on the clock, so no, don't recommend it. What else have we had? I had a Nissan, I think it's an Almera. Didn't have that very long either. I've had a BMW 316. I've also had a BMW 525. That was remapped. I didn't remap it though, guys. The person I bought it off had remapped it, and I said it was really good. The only trouble I had, guys, when I went for his MOT, it was a Flintstones car. It had no bottom in it, and I got told it would be absolutely no point in doing it, guys. I got told that it would cost me pits and pits of money. So, and it had a quite a tired engine, to be fair, guys. It was at 163,000 miles on it, so you know it was getting up there, and it was petrol, not diesel. So, you know, the car's seen better days. It actually been quite ramped when I got it. I've owned 2 Jags in my life. I've had 2 Jag. What are they called? I think it's X type. I've had 2 of them. I had the 2.1. I had it 3 days and it died on me, and then I ended up getting a 2006 2.5 version of it, and I wouldn't recommend that car, guys. They are pretty much a Ford Mondeo, and they're just covered in sensors, and they always go wrong, guys. I mean, literally they go wrong. I got it for a good price though. I ended up trading in a car that me and my wife had together, which was a '05 Honda Civic, and I got a 2006 Jag X-Type in that silver blue with the 2.5 engine, full sat nav, leather seats, the lot, you know what I mean? So I wasn't like I was getting too bad off. He wanted 1,500 for the car. I ended up giving him £100 in my Civic, so yeah, not too bad, guys. Well, I'm trying to think what other cars we've had. Me and my wife, when I met my wife, she had a Vauxhall Corsa, old shape, and yeah, they weren't too bad. Then we ended up getting a Nissan NX 100. It was a 95, I think it was 94, 95. Liked the car, but when we got married, we upgraded to a 2006 Citroen C4. I think it was C4. That did as well. That did us really well, guys, for a while. And then we ended up trading that in. We ended up getting a Mitsubishi, which actually was a lemon and had the shock absorbers coming through the boot. Then we had a Volkswagen, I think it was Passat, and we didn't like that either because it was the estate, didn't like it. It was pretty nippy though for a 1.8. I mean, I had a ton 10 out of it, and it was a 1.8, guys. And that's not, I mean, it's not major. Then also we had the Civic. We had a, I'll tell you one car, guys. I just put up because I don't know if you can hear me while I'm talking, so I'll just try over here. One car, guys, we had. My wife loved it, and I did everything I could to get it for her, so we got her it. And it was nothing but problems from day one. Pity, because the car did look really nice. And it was a Peugeot 1007. Now, my wife likes little small cars, guys, you know, that you can easily manoeuvre. And we liked the fact they had automatic doors. Well, so anyway, guys, we bought this. It only had 60,000 miles on it. Actually, it only had 57,000 when we got it. And I thought, you know, yeah, and it was this 06 plate, so I thought, you know, still up in the year at the time, and been well looked after. It was bright orange, so, you know, definitely an eye catcher. First month of having it, guys, the doors broke, and I mean they broke. That would open. It was going down the dual carriageway like 65, and the doors would just open, and then it would do a thing where if anyone knows what car I'm talking about, right, you'd shut the door automatically, and the door would open itself again. It would just keep opening and opening. You try and lock it, and the alarm would go off. It had a semi-automatic, which means it was still like driving a manual, but instead it still went through the gears on its own, yeah, but it didn't have that anti-rollback. So when you're on a hill, the car would still roll back like a manual car. And my wife didn't like it one bit. I didn't like it one bit, guys. But a pity, because the car was really, really nice. Apart from that gearbox and doors let that car down, and so yeah, we ended up getting rid of that. Then my wife had a Beetle, a 2004 Beetle, and I actually sold that to my sister, guys. So, you know, but it is what it is, and she likes it. She gets on with it. She'll get some time out of it till she gets rid of it. But yeah, I mean, not a bad car. Very spacious for what it is. But you see, guys, it wasn't very fast. You see, it was a 2 litre, but that only produced 113 brake horsepower from a 2 litre engine. And another thing, guys, right, if you get an '04 Beetle, changing the spark plugs on that thing is a right bitch. I tell you, they put everything in the way, and you can't even get to it without having the right tools. At this time, and currently, I don't have all the right tools, so it was a major bitch to get that done. I tried to do my own service on it, and in the end, I paid for someone to service it, and they told me they couldn't do it either. So how stupid was that? But yeah, so it's got a part service, even though I paid for a full service. The car we currently have at the moment is a 17 plate Astra, and we share the car at the moment. It's a nice car, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's only a 1.4, but that's 150 brake horse, and to be fair, guys, that has got the acceleration of my 2.5 litre BMW, so it's remarkable. I mean, I was reading up about the new Insignia, the Vauxhall Insignia. the new ones are only like a 1.5, and they're gonna be like 270 brake horsepower, double twin turbo, something. I was sitting there like, man, these are getting some, that's what you want though, really, guys, isn't it? You know, you want the performance with a small engine. But then, guys, also, I'm not being, what's the word, discriminative or whatever, but you imagine, like, say you just passed your test, you're 18 years old, you're 17, 18, yeah? Your mum and dad go, what car do you want? Oh, I want a new Insignia. It goes to the dealership, it's only a 1.4 or 1.5. They're going to think, small engine, yeah, the insurance is going to take it. That's 275 brake horsepower. In that capability of the hands of someone like that, I don't know what they'll do. But then again, I know a lot of young drivers out there that do drive really well as well, so. I mean, I'm not just saying if you're a young driver you're going to crash, because it can happen to anybody. You can be elderly, you can be on the road 20 years, you're still going to crash. Someone one day will crash. It happens, guys, it happens, accidents happen. But yeah, they're the cars at the moment we've had. I mean, I'm thinking about buying a BMW. I would like the 630i. I would have liked the 645C on an 04 plate, but I got put off with somebody. If any of you guys actually know anyone that owns one and you'd like to tell me how reliable they actually are, then that'd be cool, because I've read really bad stories about them. They're saying like the engine constantly goes wrong on the V8 version. That's why I was looking to get the 630i, because they had a 3 litre straight 6 engine, and I won't lie, I mean, I've had a lot, the BMWs I have driven have all been in the straight 6, and they are bulletproof, guys. You can really ramp up. I mean, I ramped the shit out of that 2.5 litre one I had, and I couldn't kill it, guys. I mean, I admit I didn't do it every day and all the time, guys, but when the engine was warm, I'll give it a bit of Teddy. I gotta admit I did, and that never missed a beat, but unfortunately it rotted out. And I didn't know it was that badly rotten until I went for its MOT. Still, I had 8 months out of it, guys. But back to this game, guys. Yeah, I think the game's alright, like I said. I never really went back to play it much, guys. I haven't done hardly anything in this game. I probably will do, to say I've done it, you know what I mean? Because I don't know what the story is of this one. Obviously, I want me to complete a head-to-head race, which I probably will do in a minute, guys. If you want to see me do it, I've just got to find it now. I've just sit driving past me. We'll drive past again in a minute, I think. But yeah, guys, if you're old or young, tell me what car have you owned that was your favourite, or at the specific, what car are you looking to get? You know, what car next is on your list to be like, you know, the car that's going to make you feel like, yeah, that's my dream car? Or is there a car you've already had and loved it and wish you not got rid of it, or due to circumstance had to get rid of it? For me, guys, it would have been my BMW. I know it was a lot older than the car we're driving now. I think my BMW was a 2000 reg, but I loved that car, man. The shape of it, the sound of it, I loved it. It was a hell of a car. It wasn't automatic, guys, but I loved it. Literally loved it. The only problem I did have with it is I couldn't stop it wheel spinning. Like in the wet, if I went to pull out somewhere fairly nippy, like, you know, like someone let me out of a junction or whatever, and I went to go for it, that would just wheel spin. I could not stop it. Even at 80 miles an hour with a kickdown, if I hit the kickdown, that would just wheel spin. So it was never a good car in the wet, and I never tried it in the ice, guys. My God, I'd be stupid in the ice. But, you know, I always never trusted the car, if you know what I mean. I mean, they can say what you want. You say, well, you're the driver, so, you know, you trust your ability yourself. Yeah, and I can drive, guys. I'm not bragging about it or nothing. I can drive. But the thing is, that car was a handful. That was a stupid car. With the remap that car had, guys, that was hitting almost 300 brake horsepower. And that weren't made for that, because it had stock everything still.
You can use the map
I lost
or
that
easy
by
drive
race.
in the top left of the screen to set a route directly to the nearest hideout, repair shop, any event, or other players.
I mean, it had stock brakes, it had stock everything, even stock clutch for the gearbox now, you know, because, you know, when you get an automatic the clutch plate ain't always the best on them anyway, but the best thing to do with that is I was going to get all that, but they never changed any of it, and I was going to do a lot of things to the car, guys, but I never got the time to do it. I never had the money all the time, never. And then obviously the car, I got told it had that much. I was going to get it fixed, but the guy that was good at welding said, literally, you're looking at a money pit, mate. And I said, oh, well, how much am I looking if I want it? And he said thousands. I ended up buying my own welding gear, guys, but for some reason I chickened out. I said I was going to learn to try and do it, but I chickened out. I ain't gonna lie. No, I ain't gonna sit there and tell you guys, oh, I'm a professional welder when I'm not. I don't know the first thing I'm doing, but everyone has to start somewhere, and at the end of the day, the car was already a dud. But I ended up letting it go. Someone gave me, I think, £100 for it, and that seemed fair at the time. I mean, the tyres were all good on it anyway. They were all chunky tyres. It had the blacked out lights at the back, and you know, that wasn't too bad, guys. So I've had a 3 series, I've had a 5 series, I've never had a 6 series. That is something. But again, guys, I'm not made of money, so I don't want people to think, yeah, get a 6 series, and then I can't afford to run it, because that's the trouble with me, guys. I like the expensive cars, but I can't afford to run them. Same with a lot of people nowadays. I don't know. I do not know, but yeah, I've always liked that. Let's go to the hideout, guys, but yeah. I'll tell you another car, guys. I love old cars, I do. And when I mean old, I mean my kind of old, though. Not like everyone thinks, but like I love the old Ford, the really, really Ford Escorts, you know, the Mark 1s and 2s. And then I like the Cosworths and the Ford Sierras. I will admit, I like the second generation Ford Sierra better than the first generation Sierra. Only for the shape better, guys, really. I think the shape of the second generation was a really nice shape for the car. If you could see one of them in bright white, they're really nice. Obviously, they're becoming quite scarce over the years, obviously. I love the Supra. I've always loved the Supra, guys. I liked it way before it was even the Fast and Furious films. I've always liked the shape of it, how it had a really long, wide-ass front on it, and the back was, you know, short and stubby, but still, again, wide like a Viper. I like that. If I could have a Supra, guys, I'd have it in red. I mean, that's nice. It looks really nice in red, I think. And like, yeah, like, imagine like candy red. Yeah, candy lacquer red. That'd be nice. Like cherry lacquer. Where's this bloody steakhouse? Man, we're in a thunderstorm now, guys. Didn't even know it thundered in this game, so that sounds cool. Oh shit. Right, so we're in there now.
Racer training. Now switch to a cop to know your rival. It's important to know how your rivals are thinking. Play the cop training now.
Right, I've got to be a cop with it, guys. Well, so yeah, what if you could have any car, guys, from old day, new day, what would it be? For me, I'm going to say this, right? If I could have only one, though, if I could only have one car, I'd go with a Mark III Capri, the last generation Ford Capri. And this is my reason why, guys. It looks like a muscle car, but of the English side. It's nice looking, and there's a lot of room for improvement, if you know what I mean, in the engine bay. So you know what I'm saying, and you could really do a lot with it as well. The fact that it was rear wheel as well, that would look kick ass if you made that into a real muscle car in this country. But that's mine, guys. If you want to take part in the conversation, guys, let me know below what your car would be. What would it be? If you could have a new one or an old one. Oh, you're going to do both, I suppose. Choose an old and a new one. So that's my old. New.
This is one of many RCP
any car new.
spread throughout the
I'd have to say a BMW
It's also
M4 for
where you'll
myself.
start your training.
Might not be the fastest car you could buy, but I love the shape of them, and they look so nice with the wide arch body kit on
This is
them.
your assignment for today. When you have completed your training, you will be able to choose from a constantly changing set of assignments
Bust
that
a
add
racer.
different pursuit vehicles to your command post. Inside your command post, you can choose your car, pursuit tech, and personalize your license plate. Choose your unit, and let's go out on patrol.
Well,
This is your RCPD map of Redview County.
yeah.
Here you'll be able to see other
Hey
cars,
guys, these bits are
track
annoying. They
racers,
keep telling you what
and
you
see
got
the
to do.
events
It's like
that
you
are
know
open.
what you got to do. They still
It
got
is
to keep telling you what you
also
got
where
to
you
do.
choose the start location for your patrol. When you've completed your training, you'll be able to deploy to any command post.
But I'm really, really happy with the people that's watching the videos, guys. It does, like I say, it does mean a bit, you know, a bit. It means a lot to me, guys, you know. So I got told, like I said, no one would want to listen to someone like myself. And you guys let me get to prove that wrong. So I'm happy about that, guys. But yeah. I want to try and be different than everyone else, if you know what I mean. I'm not like trying to copy
You're
anyone.
ready for your
I want to
first
be
patrol.
myself. I want to
Displayed
be
on the right
the
is your
first me,
assignment for
not
today. Complete
the
the
someone else, no?
objectives in the assignment to complete your training. You can set a
Because I
route
know
to
everyone's
any
playing games,
destination
guys.
by
I'm not
pulling up
stupid.
the map
Everyone's playing
or
them.
using Easy
You can
Drive
go on
in
YouTube,
the
you can
top
find
left
millions of
your
people
screen.
streaming games. Millions of people doing things. But I like to make the game fun, guys. Right? The game's fun, as it is. But at the same time, guys, I want you guys to have a conversation with me, you know? Have a little bit of background on what's going on in the world that day and have an aspect of it to have a conversation with me. Like this one, guys, you know, what car? And it might not mean a lot to look. Cool, that sounds nice.
To start any event, pull up to the start location and press the button. Your goal in a rapid response is to drive the RCPD route as quickly and cleanly as possible.
She just said that.
Officer in need of immediate assistance on Grapevine Drive. All available units respond to this call.
Affirmative. Moving to location to provide backup.
Oh, look, I like the fact that you turn lights on and off, though, look. This looks like a feel good scene from Twister, guys. But yeah, guys, I'm just trying to make a bit of everything. I mean, I'm always going to be a bit skitty and scatty in my videos, guys, because that's me. You know, I don't think anybody can ever be a professional at something they do anyway. At the end of the day, guys, it's how you look at it. You know, if you feel that I'm bringing good points, let me turn that sign off. If I'm bringing good points, guys, to the conversation and you feel like it's fun to interact and have fun with, then yeah, that's good, guys, isn't it? You know, I don't ever want to come across as a big head or as an arsehole. I always like to have everybody's opinion, guys. And
Racers can cross your path at any time.
I'm always
right
appreciative to anyone's
To
opinion.
start a pursuit, press the button to turn on your lights.
Now we've got to do a pursuit, guys. All right.
If you hit a racer, or they hit you, the chase will also start.
Be advised, control. I'm commencing pursuit of the suspect.
Now we've got to have a
Burst racer,
siren on.
Chase them down and hit them with your vehicle until they crash out. Or use pursuit tech to bring them down once it becomes available.
I've nearly got him already, guys.
When you bust a street racer, you will take their speed points. The higher the heat level of the racer, the more speed points you will earn. You can use these speed points to acquire and upgrade new pursuit tech back at the command post. Congratulations, you completed your assignment. Time to head back to the command post. You can use the map or Easy Drive in the top left of the screen to set a route directly to the nearest command post.
Man, if anyone actually
Prepare
ended up buying this
any
game on
event
launch
or
day,
other
guys, you didn't
players.
get much to play, did you? You got too much yap in the game. But like I said, guys, you know, I won't be doing too much more of the game anyway. I've probably already been streaming like 35-40 minutes already, if not longer. I don't want to make it too long, guys, and I also don't want to bore you with too much of the random conversation. But I like going random, guys, because how are you meant to have a good, nice conversation with somebody, yeah? Bring them in with a little bit of everything if you are set upon just talking about the game. I mean, right now, guys, right, this conversation I've had with you guys with this particular gameplay has been about the game as well as other things. It's car related. I love cars, guys. Like I said, I really do. Oh, awesome thing. I'll tell you one thing I'm not liking about cars so much anymore, guys, and that is the interior. Dashboards on cars are starting to become all electronic, digital, and that's so crap. And again, guys, that's my opinion, but what happened to the old days, guys, where you had a nice bright dashboard and all your dashes look different? Now they're all going bloody white. White or a little freaking tablet there where you turn your dashboard on, it tells you what car you're in. Would you forget what you were in already? I think I know when I got in a Dodge Viper, mate. You get into it, you put your key in, it's like Viper, and then it shows you the badge, and then the dashboard comes on. Like, I'm booting up a computer. What the fuck? I thought it was a car. But maybe you guys like that. Maybe you guys like that. Me personally think, you know, if I bought a Lamborghini, guys, I'd know I'm in a Lamborghini. I don't need the dashboard to tell me I'm in a Lamborghini. And I just find it all over the top, man. I like my speedometers, my tachometers, you know what I mean? I don't like all this crap that there is today. I mean, who remembers the good old days when you got a bright green dashboard or a bright red dashboard or a bright orange dashboard, and you could literally be like, how, you know, it was a guessing game. What colour written dashboard is? Oh, I reckon blue, mate. Green, orange, blah, blah, blah. Now it's all like, white. What dashboard's that got? White. And your new Mercedes? White. Oh. Well, what about your new Volkswagen? White. Wow, that's fun. People aren't really making the cars for everybody now, are you, don't we? They're not making them so that there's competitive out there. See, if I brought my car company out, guys, this is what I would bring. I would think to myself, I want a car that when guys and girls and all else see it, they think, I haven't seen a car like that. That's different. I'm going to have to go there tomorrow and have a look round one of them. And then when they come, they can't actually make up their mind. Because literally all the cars I've got are one-offs, you know what I mean? Not as in one-offs, I've only made one, but I mean, like, they're all, like, different. You look at them and they're different, every single one. Like, I'd have lights in my wheels. And people might be like, well, why the hell would you want that? Because it's different. It's different. And why would that be cool? Well, if you're sat and you're at one of them roads where you can't see very well, you got to pull out, they can see you. They can see your wheels lit up. They'll be like, whoa, someone's there, bip the horn, flash the lights, well, you know they're coming in. Same with the other way around, guys. I think that's really cool. Another thing, guys, is I'd bring old style car shapes to 2020 new style interior. So, for example, I'll give you an example of that now, guys. I'd make a car that looks like the original Ford Capri. Obviously, I can't due to licensing, but it'd look like it. Then I would go with the LED front lights in the middle, but the two outer lights would be normal halogen bulbs. How are they halogen? You know what I'm about, the normal everyday bulbs you see now. So there'd be them there, but there'd be LED on the inside. So there's two, as always, 4 lights at the front. 2 and 2 are different. That looks different, guys. Now we're onto something. I want to make it an aggressive, but I also want to bring a family-friendly version. So the family-friendly version would look like a normal everyday car, but the sport edition would look completely different. You wouldn't be able to get them mixed up, guys. I'd put drag wheels on the back with the writing around them. Yeah. Now, obviously, I won't be in business with a company like Goodyear and stuff like that, so I'd have to put my own brand of tyres on them with my own branded white rims around it. You know, black tyres, white writing. Or I could go red, green, whatever. Maybe it's the choice of them who would buy the car, you know what I mean? They'd come with 18-inch wheels to the back and only like 14s or 15s on the front to give it that aggressive lowered front, higher back. Now it looks like a muscle car. I'd bring the bonnet down a little bit further, curling it like Eleanor from the not Fast Furious, from God of 6 Seconds. So your lights are half covered as well, half and half. Give it that evil look. You know, it looked the dog's bollocks. Now, for the interior, for that particular car, guys, for the sport version, I ain't going to want it to look like anything else. So I'm going to put a sofa-style seat in the front, low down, heated seat, but it's got to be a bench seat. It's got to be leather all the way along, such like the American cars. In the back, I'm going to go with just, again, either another sofa-style bench seat, or I'm going to go with the 2 bucket seats. I don't know. I ain't thought that one yet, guys. Now, the engine, that's where it gets good. I would do 3 styles of engine. Obviously, I'm going to have to go with an electric engine as well because I've got to keep up with the new types. But then I'd go with something like a 2-litre twin turbo. And then for the people that still want to have that one day out, you know, where they really are loving it, I'm going to go with a straight 3-litre V8. Now, obviously, the people might think, how's that even going to be possible? And there is, because you have a 3.4-litre V8. Now, if I go the 4-litre route, that's why it's going to sound a lot louder. It's going to be, you know, more poke, more torque and all that lot. But, guys, then it ain't going to be easy to run in this day and age. So, we see, I'd put a 3-litre V8 and I would supercharge it. I'd supercharge the shit out of it. Yeah. Because you get a 3.7-litre. That might be good and all. Yeah, a 3.5-litre. So maybe go on that route. Don't go to the 4-litre, full 4-litre, because people could better afford to run it. I think that'd be good, guys. See, this is what they call muscle cars today, look, and it doesn't look right.
You completed your training. Welcome to the RCPD. Now you can jump into Redview County.
Yeah, well, shut up then, woman. I'm
You've
trying to...
completed
Oh,
your
my
training.
God.
Now pick a side and take the fight to your rivals.
Yeah, let's go with the racer store a minute. So yeah, guys, anyway, guys, I'm going to be editing the gameplay in a minute. I don't want to make it too long. I can only record up to 60 minutes of time, and I don't really want to make it that long, all of them, guys, but this is my first video after Christmas, and, you know, I just thought, you know, come and do one, enjoy it. Noticed a few people have commented on the PlayStation, as well as on the YouTube channel, so I much appreciate that, guys. Like I said, it means a lot to me, you know what I mean? It's not... I know a lot of people will say it, and they've got different reasons. Obviously, they're doing it because it's a part of one of their jobs. You know, about they make content. You don't like it, they don't get paid. I like it because the reason is I'm actually doing something that looks like people are actually, you know, enjoying what I'm doing. And all it is a hobby, guys. The hobby, that stuff that I like doing. So, you know, it means a lot to me. Yeah, right, whatever. Right, get on with it. I'm trying to do... Right, hang on, guys. Let me show you if I can show you. Is it going to show the car? Is it bollocks? Right, but let's go down the line a bit, guys, right? Right, just look at some of these cars. They ain't got it in this bit. It's only as a cop car, I take it. Yeah, it is. Well, that's stupid. How do I ever get back a cop a minute? Switch to cop. Hang on, guys. Oh my God, shut. Right, look at this, guys. Right, here we go. Is it that? No, that's what we're in now. Yeah, here we go, guys. Let's just get this with it. Now, I'm going to come out in this just so I can show something. Shit. Right. Oh, for God's sake, man. I'll tell you guys, the amount of talking that these games have got you, it's remarkable you even get to play anything. Shouldn't there be a skip? Unfortunately, it's because I ain't done this game on this account, so everything's all new. Yes, yes, easy drive again, yeah. Yes, bloody hell.
Will increase your speed points for everything you do. The bigger the group, the more your speed points will be increased.
Yes.
All drive also allows you to
yes.
together, sharing any rewards.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry, guys. Say this bit's you can't skip them there.
And look out for the all drive message.
So far, guys, I've been talking and just chilling, and so far it's been more talking in the bloody game itself than the actual gameplay.
With your friends via Overwatch. Time to hit the road.
Well, I would love to hit the road, but you know, you don't shut up. I don't shut up, but that's different, you know. Somehow, don't ask me how, but it is. Just roll with it, guys. Right, anyway, guys. Right, this is my point. This is a Dodge Charger. Now, just answer this, guys. Would you rather have this or the original? Because I don't know about you guys, but I would love to have the 70s or 69 Charger any day over this. Why is he looking behind him?
Be advised, Control. I'm tracking a suspect at 1044 nearby.
I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. It sounds nice, listen to that. And that's not bad. And they still kind of try to keep the back light kind of to represent. But it just do this, guys, yeah. If they did badge the whole car, yeah. Now, obviously, you know this is a Dodge now. But if they would have brought that out back in the day, and you had to guess what car that was, would you have guessed that's the new Dodge Charger? Because I wouldn't have done. I don't know. I might have said it was a Dodge from the front lights, but I would never have thought Charger. I'd have probably thought just a Dodge sedan at the end of the day. Maybe like, I don't know, the new Dodge Neon or something. Oh, nothing at all screams muscle car about this car. And if you love this car, guys, then that's good for you, you know. I'm not saying it's a bad car. I'm just saying it doesn't look and pay homage to the original Dodge Charger. They changed the shape too much. They made it too bulky. It looks just like a bloody sedan, you know. I want muscle. Look like muscle cars. I mean, they've done it with them all, really. I mean, the only one that kind of still looks like it is obviously the Mustang, kind of. Even then, they've gone too far with it. We want it to look like the original muscle cars with, you know, fiberglass panels over there, so it's easier to replace when they get dented in that. Oh look, this actually has a siren. Quite cool. But anyhow, guys, I'm going to end the gameplay here. I know there's not much gameplay, it's more me yapping. Sorry about that. I really will be doing a lot more on the gameplays though when I get around to it. It's just, I'll just chock-a-block at the minute, guys. I'm just fresh off the old Christmas and Boxing Day. So I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to do any more videos until like 2020, but hell, we got there early, so I figured why not, guys. You know, I've got a lot more games to go along and play with you guys, have some more fun with you guys, so hopefully you are enjoying the content. I've got a lot more to come, guys. If there is any games you want me to finish and go back to and play some more, then I by all means will do that, guys. Don't think I will just like ignore it. I will definitely come back and do it. I have already got a request to do another unboxing on the t-shirts that are unboxed on. I haven't forgot, guys. It's just that I only get one package of them a month and they ship them out to me different times. But when I get my next t-shirt club t-shirts, I will be doing another unboxing on them, guys. So don't worry about that. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, stay tuned for a different one. Maybe you'll like that one better. And I'll see you all in the next gameplay. Thanks for watching.